Hi, I'm Secure Black, and today I'm going to show you how to create a background color using a layer or a shape tool. Let's get started. So today this is our image that we are going to use. So as usual, you select your image, then you drag it into your Photoshop. To create a new canvas. So today this is the image that we are going to use, and we are going to create a new background color for this image. So you can see the background is a plain background. It does not have any pixel in it or blended moon background on it. It is a plain background. So I did a video about how to remove a plain background by using the magic tool. I will drop the link in the description button that you can click on it and watch how to remove a plain background using a magic tool. So let's go straight to the point. So now you can see this background is a white background, and we want to change the background color of it. So before we can create change the color, we have to take off the background, and you know the process. We have to use the magic tool to remove this background. But before we create the new background color, we have in Photoshop we have so many ways you can create a background color, and I'm showing you the basic tips that you can use to create a background color. So you can use a layer to create the background color, or you can use a shape tool to create the background color. So where is the layer? This is the layer aspect I'm talking about. You can see the image here is being locked. So this is your layer, and you can create a new layer here to create a new background color. So let's start with the layer aspect. So as usual, before you remove a background, you have to unlock the lock over here. Then you take your magic tool and you click on the background, then you click on the delete button or the space button to remove the background. So you can see we have removed the background color of this image, and right now we want to create a new background color for this. We don't want the white one, we want a new background. So as I've told you, we are going to create a new layer to create the new background color for this image. So before you create a new layer, you come to this button, the layer button aspect. You can see we have FX here, which is add a layer style, and we have a layer mask here, and we have create a new field or adjustment layer, and we have create a new group, and we have create a new layer. So you click on the create a new layer aspect. So let's click on the new layer aspect. So you see I've created a new layer aspect, and it has created a new layer over here, and you can see first there was no layer on top of this image because there was only this image, which is a layer here. So since we created a new layer, now a new layer has been created on top of this image, and you can see the layer is on top of this image. So right now we want to fill in a color of the layer that we've created, and I want to show you how to fill in a color on a layer or a empty space of a canvas. So to fill in a color, the short key is Ctrl plus backspace or delete button. Have you seen? So right now, before you create the color tool, you have to come to this color box here, which is the set background color option here. You can see there are two boxes over here which have different colors, and these two buttons, the down one is being used to set for a background color. So you can see the color over here is blue. The color over here is blue. And if we fill in the layer, fill in the color of the layer, we are going to get a blue background of this image. And also, if you want to change the background color of this image, you will click on the second box, then you come to the color picker aspect, then you can choose the color that you want to fill in into your layer for the background color. Yes, so let's choose a color that we prefer. You can see the background is white, and let's pick a color that will blend, but let's go by any color for now, since this is a tutorial to show you how to fill in a color and create a new background using a layer. So let's go for yellow. And you see, as I selected yellow, when I press OK, the box over here, the blue over here will change it to yellow. So let me click OK. You can see that just changed the color over here. First it was blue, now it's yellow since we selected yellow. So now you will come back to your layer, then you will select the new layer that you created. You will click on it, then you go by the shortcut that I show you, Control plus backspace. Have you seen? When you click on Control plus backspace, it has filled in the empty layer which was not having a color over here. And you can see, as we did this thing, that the color has, or the background color has covered the image that we were having here. The reason is that the new layer that we created is on top of the image. That's why the image cannot be seen. So after doing this, you come back to your layer aspect, then you bring down the layer under the image. Have you seen? When you bring down the new layer that you created under the image, then you can see the image over here. And this is how to use a layer to create a background color. You see, so this is how to use a layer to create a background color for image, or a background color to any work that you are come to do. So this is how to use a layer. We are going to look at how to use a shape tool to create a background. So let's off the first layer that you created. So you come to your toolbar, then you come to the shape option, then you click on it. When you click on it, this option will pop up. Different types of shape to pop up over here. We have the rectangular tool, we have the rounded rectangular tool, we have the ellipse tool, we have the polygonal tool, we have the line tool, and we have custom shape tool. But today we are going to use the rectangular tool to create the background, because that is the easiest one that we can use to create. So you select the rectangular tool, then you come to any of this angle, then you drag in, then you draw your shape. After drawing your shape, this option will show, the property aspect will pop up, then you see fill in, and we have the stroke. But we are going to use the fill in to fill in the color that we want to use to create our background. So you click on the fill in option. When you click on the fill in option, you can see there are colors that I was using to work. This recently color used that I was using to work. So you can select any of these colors, or you can come to this color pick option, then you click, then you can select the color that you want to use to create your background. So let's take blue. You see, when I selected the blue, you can see the background color have changed. So when you select, then you click on OK, then that is it. So this is how to use a shape to create a background color. And from this, you can use, from this layer, you can change the colors to any one that you want. You see, you can change the colors to anyone that you want. So this is how to create a background color using a layer or a shape tool.
So please, if you are new on my YouTube channel, please can you subscribe, click on the notification button, comment and like. Thank you.